Hello, all. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, there we go.
Hello, all. This is Dswank,
Fuzzehgamer, how y'all doing?
and we, as you can see behind us, our lovely ship of fools, so aptly named for us.
Mm-hmm.
She's pretty much done. We've got a handful of things we want to add on while we're here. An large ore detector, because those are good.
Yes.
They're better than the small ones, just in general. And we were talking and thinking about adding on a blast furnace, arc furnace, whatever that fool thing is called, and an assembler. Just those two, because that way we can go through and get the basics. We can have the basics if we need to.
Mm-hmm.
So
Now, for my viewers, some of my recording had been cut off shortly after landing this thing. I don't personally remember everything that happened after we landed, but yeah, we had issues.
yeah. And yeah, we're still good underneath. Something else I had considered
Mm-hmm.
is this area right here with the where the ramp is.
Right.
Doing angled blocks down and a heavy armor at the bottom, kind of like on the atmospheric lander.
Yeah.
So we have just a ramp up.
That'd be good.
But from what I have looked at and seen with the various simulations that have been run,
Mm-hmm.
this thing should be fine as long as we remember to turn off stockpile.
Yeah. Speaking of, we're full, aren't we? We are slam full.
That was the problem that we had last episode, was we couldn't pull any of the hydrogen out because they were stockpiled.
And we still got a mess of ice in there, too.
Yep.
Awesome. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and do our add-ons. We're going to fill up the Cornelius with all of our goodies and get it loaded into the Ship of Fools. And when next we meet, we will be taking off into the wild black yonder and making our way, hopefully, to a great big old rich bit of ice that we know is on that pretty orange dot right there.
Yep. Why we're looking at going there instead of just wherever out there is, as you notice, we are hydrogen based.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all of that pretty ice that you can see from here. If you can see it from here, that has to be a lot.
A whole
Followed up
bunch.
Followed up by, that's a moon.
Yes.
Moon has low gravity, so we can just cram this thing full of ice and then figure out what we're doing, because we'll have plenty of fuel at that point.
Indeed. So anyway, we're going to get a cracking, and we'll see you real soon. Alright, that should give us about 10 of everything, plus a few extras. Because, Lord knows, I die.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
not as much in space, actually. I don't die near as much in space.
Take solar panels with us, because those are going to be good,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what.
If it's in that large container, it's going with us.
Okay, we're just taking everything then.
Yep.
The last thing I'm going to queue to transfer over is going to be the gravel.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab everything else first.
Alright. It's making the drills now. I'm about to send over tools to you.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like we don't already have a giant hole over here that we can do that with.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no! What was that?
That was 2 of the reactors on the...
What happened?
I'm gonna guess that I was too fast in turning things on and off, and the uh, things hadn't powered, something didn't power correctly in order.
It can do that?
I don't know. That's going to be my guess.
Because these look like they're still active, at the very least. Though we're missing a couple of the thrusters.
Yep. Alright. Unfortunately, we are incredibly full.
Yeah.
Are any of the gears locked?
I think the only gear that is left is locked. It has to be.
Oh, other way, other way.
Yeah, we need thrusters.
No. Also need me to not dyslexia up my thrusters.
Gotcha.
Because I was hitting to go right instead of...
Alright.
Alright. Oh, nice. I can go up.
Without flying off into infinity, you mean?
Yeah.
Very nice. Stay right there for a second. Let me put the landing gear... Whoop. Lag. Put the landing gear back on.
Okay.
The foolish ant is back in business.
Yeah, we talked about Red Dwarf. That was what I based the Cornelius off of, was the ship they have in that called the Starbug.
Ah, okay.
That's where I kind of got the concept for Cornelius.
Alright, back up a little more.
Large steel tubes and computers. Computers. Okay, I will grab large steel tubes and computers.
And I'll grab a couple of displays. And I'll form ahead.
Computers.
Speaking of that, the Voltron series on Netflix is surprisingly good.
I've heard. Okay, we need detector components.
Got them. Or if
Okay.
you got them, that's fine. So I think we needed, yep, just a detector, 25 of them. Detector gadget.
There we go.
Alright, I think we are just about ready.
Yep. Well, we need to go in and start shutting down the base.
Yep, let me put some stuff up. Alright, folks. We are back. Everything is loaded up into Ship of Fools, and we're just about ready to turn the lights out.
Yep.
As we mentioned, we have put a... I think we mentioned it beforehand. If not, we put an assembler, an arc furnace, and a large detector, ore detector on the Ship of Fools, so we have some means of getting back the base materials that we may lose in the process of taking off. Because we are literally taking everything with us. If disaster strikes, we're screwed. Sort of.
Mm-hmm.
We're turning it off in the tower, aren't we?
Well, I've turned off the... Good lord.
That was some big lag. Yep.
Yeah. I've turned the light, some of the lights off in the command room.
Okay.
And I was going to go down and just start turning off groups of lights.
I'll come up here and start turning off all the big stuff.
Alright. It was a good base. I'm happy.
Yes, I'm very happy with the base. I just turned around and had a good look at it just a moment ago and thought to myself, damn, that's a sexy base.
Kind of sucks that we're leaving.
It is, but we're not being gone forever.
True. True.
Those are off the rotor. All right,
Well,
that will turn off.
we'll eventually come back.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like we said, this is our primary base. We'll
Mhm.
probably put small bases on everywhere else.
Got those off. I think that's everything.
All right.
Oh, these lights are still on.
The wind.
Alright, I
On
do not know
off.
why I'm still bouncing. Maybe that'll be fixed once we get off the ground.
Yeah.
Alright, not main cockpit, so I guess I will um, watch the hydrogen.
All right. Anything we want to say before we head out?
Praise be to old Lord Kling, for we are so sorry we blasphemed so many weeks ago. Please forgive us. Please bless this flight. Amen.
Oh, last thing, hydrogen tanks. Are we still on stockpile?
Probably.
We are. Hydrogen tanks. Off on stockpile? Okay. So, atmospheric engines are go. Landing gear are unlocked. And we're going up. Turn. So we're kind of facing the moon we want to go to.
And when we get out of the area of the uh, atmospheric thrusters, then we'll keep an eye on the hydrogen.
Yipper dipper.
Here we go. Oh boy.
Power usage 50%. We have 9 hours of full throttle vertical lift on
It's,
this thing.
it's showing 13 hours for me.
10 for me. So 11. Maybe it just needs to update.
That's scary. That's a little scary. That much latency between the two. 14
Okay,
hours.
I'm at 13.
Okay.
Keep going. 14.
Alright.
Okay. Um.
Man, I wish we had that script in here now.
Oh, that tells us. Oh God, that must be beautiful outside the front window. I'm not seeing it because I'm outside piloting, but still.
It's a little hard to see with the cockpit in front of us.
Okay.
Alright, we're still accelerating.
Yep.
Still climbing.
Fuel time is in days now.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't turned the hydrogen thrusters on.
Not yet.
We should have turned the hydrogen thrusters on by now.
Yep, and we're just starting to slow down. So we need those
Alright.
thrusters. And I
Okay.
will get in and start monitoring the tanks.
Alright. We're accelerating again with the main thrust.
And they are depleting at a steady rate, all of them. I'll keep you updated on their 5% until we get critical.
Okay. I think we're going to pull this off very easily, very smoothly.
95%. I believe you're right. And
Because we are.
Go ahead.
We're at half gravities and decreasing in gravitational pull, and we're about a quarter of the way out of the full gravitational field.
Oh, we're good. We are gravy. And I think we discovered that we can hover, that we can sit level and maintain our fuel supply. So as long as we have ice,
Yeah.
we're producing as much as we're using. And that was at ground level, near ground level.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so we're gravy.
But that was with the atmospheric engines working as well.
That's true.
So, ideally, as long as we don't crash and burn, we're good.
True.
Okay, the sun's coming up. This was a perfect takeoff time too. Well, not perfect. I think if we waited till evening, we'd have solar panel at power as well. But we really don't need that.
Right. Screenshot!
Yeah, that's a good one. We're 20 kilometers up, or just about 20. We're 19 and change. At 0.25 gravities, traveling at 100 meters a second.
90%.
We are currently, I think, because of solar issues, bouncing between 75 and 50 days of fuel.
I am seeing that.
You were asking about asteroids?
Yeah.
I'm starting to see them.
Yeah, I see one up the top left now. Because when we set this up, I don't remember there being an option to turn them on that I remember. You know, that's like pre-server stuff that I think the admins do before they, fire it up for the first time.
Yeah. Okay.
But hey, forget the asteroids. I see my prize right ahead of us.
Okay, where do we want to land? I'm thinking that in the bottom left area, there's the big ocean looking.
What?
How's that look to you?
Yeah, that sounds like me. That biggest piece of ice there.
Yeah, to the bottom left.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
Okay, I'm getting spooked.
By what?
That asteroid passing us almost looked like a ship. I was like, no pirates, not right now. Please.
Yeah, we do. Ooh. Looking back past the planet, you can see the other two planets. You can see Earth and Mars down that way. Actually, I think I see a derelict. I'm not sure, though.
Is that what that is? Are we passing a ship over there?
I'm not sure.
On the left side there.
Left side. Possibly.
Huh.
Kind of. Might be.
How long do those stay spawned in?
Well, we can fly over there once we get further out of Gravity Well.
Yeah, I would like to go visit that. Not get too close in case it has active guns. I have never approached a proper derelict in this game yet. So I don't know if I don't know if the systems are active on them or not.
They kind of look funny, but I can't tell. What we need to do is put a rotor with a camera.
Yes, we do.
On the very top of this, so we can zoom in on stuff.
Well, as soon as
the more I look,
go ahead.
The more I look at it, the more I don't think that was a.
I don't think so either. I think it's an asteroid.
Yeah.
That's a shame. That would have been a nice little side adventure. Let's check our hydrogen.
Well,
we are at 87%. The go away, phone. Oh, the usage has dropped down to almost nothing. Oh, you must have stopped thrusting for a second.
Yeah, well, I have override control.
Gotcha.
On the rear ones.
But yeah, we are using hydrogen in the 0.000% level right now. We're still at 87%.
Nice. Well, once we get out of the gravity well, I'm going to turn off the thrust. And do you want to stop once we're out of the gravity well, or do you just want to keep our momentum and head towards the moon?
Well, I think we've both agreed that that probably wasn't a derelict. So I'd say let's head on to the moon. I just about need to stop my recording anyway, and this would be a pretty good place.
All right.
8 days of fuel. 8 days a week. I love the ship. What the? What the hell was that?
What? Where?
I saw an enemy target just now.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't.
the way we're facing it was towards the north of the planet.
I have yet to see anything yet on my end.
It was there for a split second. So,
Okay, well, we're out of the gravity well.
enemy bases don't spawn on moons, do they?
I don't know.
Okay,
Well, I doubt they spawn in the middle of the ocean, so we can always land there and go explore.
let's, because I do not want to lose this ship after all this.